everybody from YouTube. I just got back from vacation, 2 weeks in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and the red drum fishing was absolutely fantastic. This video is going to be a little bit longer than my other videos, but there's a ton of great stuff to share with you in terms of red drum fishing. So I'm going to cover the locations that I fished down there, if you're not familiar with that area, and it covers Pea Island, Body Island, Headquarters Island, Sand Beach Creek that's on the way to Wanchese on Roanoke Island, and of course the infamous Oregon Inlet. So I'm going to cover basically how do you locate red drum down there. I'm going to tell you about tips and techniques to catch them, both in terms of artificial lures and live bait. And then I'm also going to cover hook selection, which is really important. So it was a great time down there. I was catching red drum anywhere from 15 inches all the way up to 28, 29 inches. And I actually missed my personal best of a drum that's well over 30 inches. So anyways, had a great time. I think you're going to get a ton of great information from this video. And let's get to the action. Okay, everybody, this is me getting ready to launch from the Washington Bomb Bridge. That's part of Roanoke Island, and I'm going to head down about 3/4 of a mile to Sandy Beach Creek, and that creek actually winds its way all the way back to Wanchese. But it's a pretty good spot overall. It can get a bit hectic with the boat traffic coming through there. Folks come through that area very, very fast. You have to kind of watch it, but the fishing over there is pretty good. And I would definitely say it's an area you're going to want to check out probably during the week. I wouldn't go there on the weekend because it's just too congested. But anyways, let's check out the fishing action. Folks, the trick here is when you're actually fishing this area, there's a lot of holes that that you need a depth finder to find, right? I mean, most of the area is about 2 feet deep. You're going to find holes that are maybe 5 feet deep, 8 feet deep, and in some places 15 foot deep, and you want to fish those holes. Now, this was kind of a weird day because it was really cold and it was windy. And I'm using actually a popping cork for drum, and didn't really have any hits. I finally resorted to putting cut bait squid on, just on a regular bottom rig, and actually caught a boatload of really nice sized croaker. You can see some of the croaker I'm catching here, anywhere from 6 to 9 inches. So good day overall for croaker. The drum action wasn't there, but stay tuned because the rest of the 2 weeks, the drum action is absolutely fantastic. Okay, everybody, this is day 2 of the fishing trip in OBX. This is at Body Island, and this is actually a fantastic spot to fish when you're down there with a kayak. Now, how you get there is you go to the Body Lighthouse Park, and then you're going to see a gate, and behind the gate's going to be a trail. And so you can actually move a kayak around the gate and down through that trail. It's about 3/4 of a mile to the launch area, and then there's going to be a channel. Right, and this channel can get quite deep in the middle, and it typically holds a lot of trout. I've caught some drum there, I've caught some flounder there, and it's a really, really good spot. Now, in terms of the drum, what I did is I went a little bit north, and what I was looking for subtle points And you can see on the map here, I kind of pointed out some examples of that. Looking for depth changes and looking for holes, right? The depth changes don't have to be significant, right? They can be very subtle. 1 to 2 foot change in depth is an area you definitely want to concentrate on. And if it's combined with a point, it's definitely a great spot you want to spend some time on, right? So don't just hit it a couple of times, but actually spend some time there, work that area over really well, and it'll pay off. And it sure did for me. So let's check out the action. Okay, folks, this is where the red drum action actually starts to take off. I'm actually fishing here north of Pea Island, between two different islands, in a hole that I discovered that's about 3 to 4 feet deep. Most of the drum that I caught were caught on Berkeley grubs, plastic grubs that you can buy in the tackle store, the ones that come in the liquid for salt water. Green seemed to be the color of choice, and also for live bait, they were hitting the cut mullet big time. You can buy those in the tackle store, fresh mullet, and carve it into cubes. And they were hitting a little bit on the sand fleas, but they really were going after the mullet. So anyways, this is where it picks up. This is where it takes off, the drum action. So enjoy the rest of the video. Shit. Big drum. That is a big, big drum. Woo! That's a big drum, folks. That's big boy. That is a dandy. Oh my God. Drum, folks. That is a big red drum. Yes, sir. Woohoo! That's a dandy. Yes, sir. That's a pretty fish. Woo! Look at that. Wow. Okay, everybody, this is the next part of my trip. It was to Oregon Inlet. This is the main area where they launch all the sport fishing boats in the Outer Banks. This is the main launch area for them. There's a great kayak launch area there. It's basically left side of the parking lot toward the end. There's a great little sandy beach area that you can launch your kayak from. It's really convenient for kayakers, and it's really close to the parking lot. Anyways, what's great about this area, why it's so popular with kayaking, is just the amount of variety of fishing areas, right? To the north, you've got a lot of grass flats that you can fish from. The southern part of it, you got the Oregon Inlet Bridge that you can fish as well around the bridge. Two things with this. It's all contingent on wind conditions, right? So if wind conditions are really bad, where you got high winds, you're not going to be able to fish this area because it's going to give you a rough ride in terms of just trying to fish in those kind of conditions, given how open it is. The other thing is don't go in the center of the bridge where the main channel is, because there is a tremendous current there that you may not be able to fight with your kayak. So just be cautious when you get around that bridge. But anyways, it's a great area to fish. Let's get into the action. Okay, folks, next part of my trip was to a place called Pea Island. It is an absolutely gorgeous area that is on the way to Hatteras, just north of Rodanthian, and it is part of Pea Island National Wildlife Refuge. And it is an absolutely gorgeous area to fish, and it's perfect for kayaking. You can't really get in there with a regular boat, but you'll find when you pass Pea Island National Wildlife Refuge, there's a little kayak launch area and a little parking area on the right. That's perfect for launching your kayak from. Very, very shallow in this area. Once again, you got to look for those holes, look for those pockets, 1 to 2 depth changes that you can find on your depth finder. I caught my personal best red drum on this trip, and I also missed my personal best red drum in this area on this trip that was well over 30 inches. So let's get into the action. I got, but it's big. Wow. Is this a stingray? Please tell me this isn't a stingray. Big. Oh no, is that a stingray? What the hell is he? Going for a kayak ride. Oh God, that is a big frickin' drum. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, folks, that is a beautiful drum. He's still on. He's still on. Oh no! He got off. Oh. Wow. That was pretty cool. Oh, that's disappointing. That was a nice fish too. Okay, everybody, I'm going to leave you with some fantastic photographs here of the Outer Banks area that I was at for the last 2 weeks. I'm actually running short on time here, but I did hit one more spot, Headquarters Island near Nag's Head, and caught another 15 drum, anywhere from 14 to 16 inches. And I had a boatload of fun. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. Tons of great areas to kayak fish down there. And right now, like I said, the red drum fishing is red hot on the inshore side. So anyways, thanks again. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe.